You've been chasing sticks.
What are you reading, Eli?
Pirate McSnotbeard in the Zombie Rampage.
Oh, right, that sounds really interesting. What are you reading? Black Beauty?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just making my evening rounds to see what everybody's reading. You're having a good time?
Yeah.
Are you nearly finished with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really sure why my face looks so shiny, but anyway, it's Tuesday evening and I'm just going to do a really quick reading update. I've just got back from gymnastics with Meg, so the kids are just getting themselves ready for bed and I'm going to have a really chilled out evening and watch some Shadowhunters on Netflix and read. So I decided to pick up The Dream Thieves, which is the second book in the Raven Boys series by Maggie Stiefvater. I am about 130 pages in, so making some decent headway. I'm hoping to get this finished in the next couple of days because I do still have quite a few books left on my winter TBR, which I would like to have finished by the end of February, ready for me to set myself a new spring TBR. So this one was kind of a sneaky addition. I have all the books in the series now. I'm not going to try and read them all back to back, but I would like to get this one finished, as I said, in the next couple of days. Really enjoying it. It's such a good paranormal romance YA thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a chilled out evening, just waiting for James to come home from work. He'll make some dinner for us, and then yeah, just chill out and read and watch some crappy TV. So I'm currently reading this, but I just wanted to actually film so that you could hear the weather outside because the rain is horrendous. I've decided to make a roast chicken for dinner, and I say I've decided, we've got a whole chicken and it needs eating, and so I'm going to roast this chicken, but I hate touching raw meat, and if we're ever going to have a roast chicken or anything, James is usually the one who does it. So I got some gloves. I'm going to rub some butter into this chicken. I've never ever made a chicken before, apart from I think once I made a boil in the bag one where it's all already seasoned and you just keep it in the bag and you put it in the oven and that's it. I've never done one from scratch before. Wish me luck. So that's our garage roof. That's next door's garden. That's our garage. That's our garage roof. So we've come out to Tarn House for the day, and James has been doing his best to get right up close to nature, haven't you, Jay?
Yeah.
What happened to you? Were you going to tell everybody?
I got kicked in the leg by a cow.
Got kicked in the leg by a cow. Often feel like kicking him myself. But yes.
Got a wet bum.
Why?
So I'm sitting on the ground.
How long before one of those kids falls in that water?
I don't think it's going to be too long. I think it's imminent.
Okay, so quick reading update. Also, yes, I'm living in this jumper at the moment, and I have a massive ulcer just on the inside of my lip, so if I'm talking funny, that is why. But it's Wednesday evening. It's actually really weird because both the kids are out. So normally I work until 5 on a Wednesday, and then I go and get the kids from after school club, but they're both out this evening, so I'm back home and I've got like an hour and a half before I have to go and get either of them, and it feels really strange to be so late and for neither of them to be here. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I wanted to do a really quick reading update. So I am currently reading The Silkworm by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling. I'm about a quarter of the way through. As with The Cuckoo's Calling, which is the first one in the Cormoran Strike series that she's written, I don't find that it reads particularly quickly. I was hoping to be able to race through it because I do enjoy them and I enjoy the mystery and her writing style, but they are quite hefty. I have to, for whatever reason, the way that she writes, I have to really be concentrating in order to follow the storyline. Oh, I've just realised I've got a gammy nail as well. I'm just falling to pieces at the moment. So yeah, it's not a quick read. It's not an immersive fast read by any means. Probably compared to the fact that I've just read The Raven Boys and Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater, which are fun, quick reads. So probably, comparably, that might be why I'm noticing it more. But yeah, so I'm not going to say it's a slog because I do enjoy the story, but I'm just not reading it as quickly as I had hoped. But I've got, as I said, a slot of time now. A slot of time, that's a really weird way to say it, isn't it? I've got a bit of time now. So I'm going to sit and do some more reading, and hopefully I could get halfway through this in the next couple of days. That would be really good. Starting to think about my spring TBR, but I really want to try and get as many of my winter books read as possible because that would just be a really good feeling. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down now for a bit and do some reading and then get the kids in a little bit. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So I got some lovely red roses at work today, and Megan even got a card and some chocolates, even though she's only 9 years old, which is brilliant. I'm currently upstairs. We're gonna have a bit of a nicer dinner for our evening meal today, and we're going to watch the new Johnny English because I am a sucker for the Johnny English films. I just think that they are so funny. Probably upstairs because just really feeling like being upstairs in my bed most of the time at the moment, which I think is a lot to do with my energy levels because my skin is dry, I've got ulcers in my mouth, and I'm just really run down. I'm definitely craving some vitamin D. I finished work today for over a week. I don't go back now until the 25th, which is very exciting. I've got a whole week off. I had to use up my holiday and it's half term next week. James has got a bit of time off as well, so we'll spend some time together with the kids, which is going to be really nice. Right now I'm just waiting for James to make the dinner, and I'm carrying on with my read of The Silkworm by Robert Galbraith, which I mentioned in the earlier clip. Haven't made as much headway with it as I would have liked to, so I'm going to spend the next week basically reading it and trying to get through it. I say trying to get through it like it's a slog. It's not a slog. I am enjoying it greatly, but as I mentioned, it definitely requires more of my brain than, say, The Raven Boys did. So yeah, I'm sure that I will film a clip of our delicious Valentine's dinner, but happy day of love, everyone. gosh, it's really sunny today. So I was going to film an at home with us vlog and just like a day in the life, but just showing you what our chilled out Saturday might look like. But actually we're on our own this morning because the kids went for a last minute sleepover at James's mum's, so we don't have the kids, so we are coming to IKEA, which James is obviously thrilled about. We're just going to nip there, have some breakfast. I want to look at the plants and then go and get the kids.
When I left home, I was fearless. Walked out that door, determined and nameless. So I ran far, going nowhere, hoping to find my own song. And I sang to anyone who would listen. How long do I have to wait to know what I'm waiting for? How far do I have to stray to know what I'm looking for? I think I've been here before. Tried to follow my own heart, but I never knew it could be so wrong. Yeah, it led me down the wrong road. It got me singing a sad, sad song. Still, I sang to anyone who would listen.
Good morning. So it's Monday, it's the first day of the kids' February half term, and we're having a really chilled out day today. We have literally done nothing. The kids have bobbed around and have been playing, and I've just been reading and chilling out, which has just been so good because we had a really busy weekend and it's been nice just to relax. We will, I think, for the rest of the week go out and do stuff, but yeah, it's been nice just to relax. So I wanted to quickly come on and do a reading update because I realise it's taken me a really long time to finish this book. So I'm still reading The Silkworm, but I've only got about 100 pages left, so I'm pretty confident that between today and tomorrow I should be able to get this finished. I think I said in another video that I'm enjoying it, but I find it quite hard work and I have to concentrate, and it isn't by any stretch a quick read, but I'm making progress. I feel like I'm just about coming up to the point where everything is going to start falling in place, and the killer and the method and the motive and everything is going to be revealed. So it should get pretty interesting in this last little section. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's just not a quick or fast read, and I feel like every time I've come on here I've been reading this book, so hopefully if I can get it finished today or tomorrow, then the rest of the week might be slightly more interesting book-wise. But yeah, we shall see. Right now the kids are playing their own interesting version of Harry Potter, so I'm going to do a little bit more reading. Then I've got some housework to do. But yeah, just a chilled, it's quite boring really, I suppose, footage-wise, but it was just a much-needed chilled out day that we've had today.
How long do I have to wait to know what I'm waiting for? How far do I have to stray to know what I'm looking for? I think I've been here before. I'm worn out and lonely. I don't even know the real me. Then I turned around and saw the old me, and I stopped running. Because sometimes you have to wait to know what you're waiting for. And sometimes you have to stray to know what you're looking for, to get to who you are. And sometimes you have to wait to know what you're waiting for. Oh, and sometimes
sounds like you too.
I want a thing.
Myrtle Meek has everything she could possibly want, but everything isn't enough. She wants more, more, more. That is the two of you, isn't it? So we've just come out of the cinema. We went to see Bumblebee, which was very, very good. We went in separate cars because now I'm going to go and have my hair done and James is going to spend the afternoon with the kids. So it's Saturday evening and I feel like I haven't done a reading update in a while, so I'm just going to quickly tell you what I'm still reading. So I'm currently reading Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. I have got about 100 pages, just over 100 pages left before I get to the end, and I am enjoying this so much more than Everything I Never Told You. If you watched my wrap up when I read Everything I Never Told You, I really disliked the characters. Every single character wound me up completely and I just didn't enjoy it, whereas I'm finding this one just a much better read. It's more easy to read. I'm enjoying the characters and the story arc much more than her other books. So yeah, hopefully I should have this finished in the next couple of days, and then I have 2 books left on my TBR plus the Bookish Mama's pick for February. But the Bookish Mama's pick for February is Binti, and that is a really short story, so I should be able to get that read no problem. But I have 2 books left to try and finish before the end of February. So I have Shadows on the Moon by Zoe Marriott, and I also have Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Ungan. So I don't think I'm going to get both of these read before the end of the month, but if I could make some headway with one of them, then that would be good, and then I will basically have read all of the books that I put on my winter TBR, which may be the first time I've ever done that. So even if it pushes over into March, I think that I will read these 2 books next after Binti. So yeah, I'm feeling very pleased with myself. But right now James has gone out, the kids are just about to go to bed, and I'm going to sit and do some reading, and I'm hopefully going to get this finished. But yeah, it's back to work on Monday, back to the routine, so I won't have as much time as I've had this week. So if I could get this finished and start on a new one, and that would be good. So it's the 27th of February today, and I think this is going to be my last clip for this particular vlog. I realise I've done a lot of talking to the camera in this particular one, so I think in March I'll try to do those clips a little bit more concisely. Let me know what you think about that. Anyway, just a quick reading update before I sign off. Currently reading Shadows on the Moon by Zoe Marriott. I don't think I'm going to get this finished before the end of February because I've got about 250 pages left to go, and I still need to pick up Binti, which is the Bookish Mama's pick for February, although that is incredibly short, so I should be able to do that. But yeah, I just wanted to say, as always, thank you very much for watching. Leave me a comment, subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you again in March for the next instalment of Between the Pages.